So screwworm is not actually a worm. It is a maggot. Hi, I'm Dr. Whitney Buntyn. I am a veterinarian at Swan Animal Clinic. First off, so screwworm is not actually a worm. It is a maggot. Majority of blowfly maggots are going to feed on dead tissue, but this particular type of screwworm feeds on live tissue carried by a certain type of blowfly. They don't tend to come very far. I think they have a 6 to 12 mile range that they fly. So the most common way we're going to see it in this area is if a sick animal brings the larvae up here to this area, and we do not have it in the Amarillo area right now. So the best thing we can do is to keep our pets on a preventative. The USDA has approved NexGard and Credelio. NexGard falls in the same class as our Simparica Trio and our Bravecto. Capstar is our over-the-counter product that they recently approved for emergency use. The biggest concern is going to be our livestock, cows and pigs. Small chance in dogs and less chance in cats. Backyard chickens could be a concern as well. And then certain types of wildlife like deer in the area can also carry it. But we have not seen it in this area yet. It's been closer, I think, to San Antonio. If you see evidence of maggots on your dog, you need to contact your veterinarian immediately, because your vet will reach out to the Texas Animal Health Department for the next steps on guidance. And we do want to collect these maggots to send off, because again, not all maggots that we see on our pets are going to be the screwworm. Majority of the maggots that we see would be more feeding on dead tissue than the alive tissue, which is what this type of screwworm feeds on. So we're going to want to look on our pets for external wounds and areas, because that's where we're going to see these little tiny, they start out as really tall, small amounts of almost like rice-like substance in there, and then they have to go through a couple of shifts, but we'll see them get bigger. So that's what we got to look for, is those external wounds. Any dog could get it, but we probably keep a little bit better eye on our dogs in the house, because we're seeing them constantly. But still, we could have it, we could get flies in the house potentially if we got the blowfly up in this area that carries them. So that's why we want to focus on treating and preventing this infection. If you want to learn more information about screwworms, both the USDA APHIS and the FDA.gov are going to have more information online about where to go for screwworms and the medications approved. Again, it is a good idea to keep them on a monthly preventative and to watch for any external wounds, and to check not only if you have farm animals and dogs and cats, but chickens as well.